Okay, Maik Wiedenbach here. We're training legs. A year ago, we got the new equipment and I tore my hamstring and I was like, that's gonna be the worst thing of 2020. Well, so before training anything, I actually always start with just keeping the stomach and the waist tight before I go into any type of load. And while I'm here, I do some tricep press downs because everything is better with a pump, right? So when people train legs, they usually start with leg extensions, which isn't the greatest idea. So leg curls are important because A, they set you up for a better workout, and B, we are mostly deficient in the hamstrings. The reason being we do everything, and exercise 9 is hamstring curls. We're like, screw it. I'm just gonna go into some single leg work here, like pulling my toes down, and good squeeze, making sure my butt doesn't come up. Next round, I kind of adduct the hamstrings, the foot a little bit to get the outer heads. And then what I would be doing is in between sets, I would actually go into the stretch version. Just grab a band. I wish I could move the whole rack, that'd be so awesome. Just get a feeling for the hams. So kind of like 3 rounds each. Then heading here. Where I'll be going single-legged, downward intention. Head goes back. I pull down actively. And then the work begins. So this might get me killed, but I don't think people should do barbell squats. For the most part, they're not flexible enough. They can't, let me turn this around. They can't focus on the muscle. Actually, come around. So this device, the trap bar from Prime, is just awesome. So as you can see, I can actually focus on squatting without having my spine crushed. I get to look at Arnold. Really put a poster of myself up there. So this, I'll be doing a cluster set. Probably like 3 or 5 reps, 10 seconds break, 5 reps, total of 3 sets. Then, being fatigued, I kick it up here at the leverage squat, but in a lunge. So I'll be going in, pushing the foot back, and I would do sort of like a bounce, so like come down, slide up, back up, come down, switch feet, and then, depending how adventurous I feel and my COVID-ravaged endurance lets me do things, I would set this up, kind of start here. Someone asked me about this. The sissy squat, aka stretching. It's not really for sissies. And then straight in here for the contracted, kind of falling back, upper 2/3. I would actually do this continuously for 5 minutes. You're overtraining. No, it's fine. Not that I need to train calves. That's the only muscle I can say this about. But I don't always train calves, but when I do, this machine is genius. So I kind of roll my toes. And we talked about this, combining strong with weak muscles. So my upper body being weak. In the breaks, I use this for an overhead press. And then, I got time, and this is being my gym, I use the bulldog pad for sort of a leaning stretch curl, which I would double up with standing curls. And that is about the gist of my workout, Maik out.